Good morning. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Me and my one concurrent viewer. We'll give it a minute for some people to join. Pretty sure we should be public at the moment. There you go. Oh man. Good morning, man. Should I try your name? Kaleem Mullah Nizamani. Good morning. Good morning, Jitendra. Pande, good morning. Good to see you again. Good to see you. Good to see you, Piyush, as well. There you go. You can be a moderator. Welcome, welcome. You as well. Welcome, welcome. Is the noise really that bad? I hope the noise isn't that bad. Let me know if it is. It's a fan, because at the moment it's like 110 degrees here in Seattle, which I guess really isn't that bad, but it's annoying. It's annoying to be like super hot. Otherwise, we'll do some questions in a bit, guest gamer. But welcome everybody to the stream. So I guess first I want to talk about what are we going to be doing today. I've got a few plans. To anyone who knows math in any way or has taken elementary algebra or better, I want to wish you a happy Tau Day. I have 2 pies in the background to celebrate, so welcome, welcome. It's clear. Okay, I'm good. Good. Yeah, so happy Tau Day to everybody. It's kind of a huge celebration. If you're not familiar with Tau, it's a cool new number. I guess it's not really that new, but you probably know pi. Pi is the ratio between a circle's circumference and its diameter, obviously. But tau is the ratio between a circle's circumference and its radius. So let me bring out the whiteboard here. Of course, you know the difference between circumference and radius, and diameter. But yeah, so pi is this divided by this. Tau is this divided by this. Nope, JK, tau, and this one is pi. And for a lot of reasons, tau makes a lot of sense to be the circular constant of choice. Mainly because, you know, if you go, the circle is defined in terms of its radius, right? It's all the points that are a certain distance from the center. So it makes a lot of sense for your circle constant to also be in terms of the radius. The biggest thing is radians is something we use every day, right? So radians is the number of radiuses that you need to go to a certain angle. So if you go this many radiuses, this is about 1 radius probably, that's 1 radian, right? So you might be wondering, if you go maybe 3/5 around the circle, so 3/5 around the circle, we could divide the circle into 5 parts here, maybe something like that, 5 parts. If you go 3/5 around like this, how many radians is that? Well, if you do pi, you have to do some kind of tricky magic in your head. I think it's 6/5 pi radians, but it's obviously 3/5 times tau radians. That's a symbol for tau. Maybe I have it backwards. I don't know, something like that. 3/5 tau radians. So it's super easy. It's also very convenient in lots of other ways. The period of sine is 1 tau. The period of tangent is tau over 2 because it repeats twice as you go around the circle, so it's easy to remember. It really just makes everything easier. So there you go. If you have any particular things that you would like to do to celebrate Tau Day, I have a quick Google form here, and you can answer it. It should be in the description. So if you want to fill out the Google form, it's in the description. And after we do the Kotlin Heros stuff, I'll look through these. If there are any good ideas that aren't too crazy complicated or take too long, because it is getting a little late. I know it's good morning for everybody still, but it's getting a little late. So if there aren't any crazy ideas that take insanely long, we might do them. So feel free to submit your things in the description. Yeah, tau is equal to 2 pi. coincidentally, as well. Awesome. All right. I guess now we can do a couple questions. Now that we've done the intro, we know what's going on. Good morning to everybody who's joining. I know we've got some new viewers here. Which one is easy, Java or Kotlin? It depends what you're used to, you know? I think a lot of people would say C++ is easy. But personally, I like Java just because I'm used to it. But I think if you're learning a brand new language, Kotlin might be the way to go if you're not already dug into the Java roots. Name a thread instance second thread, and you could be mod, please. That's a good idea. I think we have enough mods for now, but if we get a bunch more people though, Kalimuha, I will add you for sure. The reason I have added Payush and Jitendra as mods is because they've been... You are a mod, right, Jitendra? I think you should be. Oh yeah, he's a moderator. They comment on like all my videos, so I know them very well. So yeah, that's why they're mods. Or if there's anybody that I know like personally, like Monaghan or whatever, if they end up joining, then they'll get mod, of course, for sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is Kotlin fit for competitive programming? Well, you know, I can tell you it is 100% fit for Kotlin Heroes. If you're trying to win a Kotlin Heroes t-shirt, Kotlin is the way to go. Unless you want to write in Java and try and convert, but I think Kotlin is the way to go. All right, cool. So welcome everybody. Let's start this Kotlin Heroes practice round. If you want to compete yourself, there's a link in the description as well, so you can do that if you're getting bored of the stream and want to just go solve some problems. But for those of you here who want to solve these problems with me, here you go. So Kotlin Heroes practice 6. We don't need to VP it because it's live. Let's start. I'm going to be doing it in Kotlin. We might try doing a little bit of Java and then doing the auto conversion, seeing how that works in the future. But yeah, for now, here we go. Okay, why do I not have syntax highlighting? Can I get some syntax highlighting, please? Unresolved reference query. I guess let's start with the hello world just to make sure we know what we're doing here. Great part about practice rounds is we don't lose our chance at a t-shirt on this. This is c.kt. Can we run a.kt, please? Let's run a.kt. I guess we'll just delete all these here. Start over. All right. You did the last Kotlin Heroes looking at the documentation. That's, I mean, a good plan. There we go. All right. Kotlin is very fun. I think someone mentioned that earlier, and it sure is. All right, what's the bug? No script runtime was found. Come on, what's going on? Oh, do we want... I guess we don't want KTS, we just want Kotlin. Kotlin class, there you go. Alright, sorry, it's taking a minute, but... Oh man, what am I doing? Okay, run A, please. And then we will be good to go. Alright, cool. So... Yes, can we run a.kt? Thank you. Hello world. Awesome, good to go. Alright, let's start the real problems. Here we go. A plus B trial problem. You're given two integers A and B. Print A plus B. Alright. Yeah, we're given multiple test cases. Here we go. Okay, so let's say val t equals input, or I guess read line, I think. Read line, make sure that's non-null. Dot to int. There we go. And then someone mentioned last stream we should do rep t, right? That's a clean way of doing it. Repeat t. There you go. Okay. So then maybe let's just try print hello world. Just to make sure we've got this going right. Yeah, cool. So 3 turns, prints it 3 times. Very good. Awesome. So now we want to read in A and B and then print the sum. Okay, so val, well, let's get our parts. So val parts equals read line dot split on a space. Val A equals parts at 0 dot to int, and then val B will be parts at 1 dot to int, and then print line A plus B. Okay, so we should be good there, and then we'll submit that if that passes. Looks good. Okay, so there is problem A. 1 down, several to go. Also, if you haven't seen the video about these lights, you should check it out because it's kind of cool. Zoom in, please. Zoom in on, oh, thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. Good call. We got it. We got it, look at that. Brilliant. Okay, zoom in, anything else? Cool. There we go. Where can you learn Kotlin for competitive programming specifically? I think they have, on the announcement, they have exactly how to learn Kotlin for competitive programming. It's interesting in that. You can take a look at that. Yeah. Here we go. Awesome. That's problem A. Cool, cool. Let's move on. Frog jumping. Problem B. All right. Frog's at position 0 on a coordinate axis. On the x-axis, it jumps by the following algorithm. The first jump is A units to the right, the second jump is B to the left, and then it keeps going, alternating like that. All right. Calculate the position of the frog after K jumps. So K is big. Gotcha. One more thing. You're watching T different types of frogs, so you have to answer T independent queries. We're given A, B, and K. All right, here we go. So we need b.kt. Okay. All right. So val t read line dot to int. So now we need val parts equals, sorry, read line dot split on a space dot map x dot or it dot to int. There we go. All right. So every 2 steps we'll go A minus B things in total, and then the last step we might just go A. So if parts at index 2 mod 2 equals 0, then we have one answer, otherwise we have another. So in this case we need print line of parts at 2 over 2, this number, times parts at 0 minus parts at 1. Otherwise, we have the same thing, but then at the end, we add parts at 0. Ooh, so we're overflowing. Yep, let's make this a long. Oh, let's just do 2 long maybe then. Should be fine. L equals 0L. Looks good. All right, submit to B. Thank you for the nice samples there. Awesome. Okay, Good morning, Ankit. Good morning. Zoom in again. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Could I make the camera smaller? Is the camera too big? Small camera. Ah, because I'm covering. Yep. Good point. Thank you, thank you. Well, I guess we'll just do this for now. It's probably better, right? Less in the way. Let me know what you guys think about that. Is that better? Alright, sounds good. Alright, we got problem B as well. Awesome. You gotta love the feeling of ACs, you know? It's just so satisfying to see the green lights, get the green check mark, everything like that. Yeah, very satisfying. Alright. Aren't you guys having fun? I'm having fun. I love Kotlin. And I love Tau. Speaking of which, if you have any Tau Day ideas, how to celebrate Tau Day, we got 3 responses, none of which have anything to do with Tau. So if you have any ideas for Tau Day celebrations, let me know. Ideally, like circle related, maybe something like that. That'd be fantastic. But your call, of course. We also hit 20,000 subscribers, and thank you guys all for that. I mean, it's not really my achievement. It's more you. 20,000 subscribers from me means basically nothing. It just means there are 20,000 people out here who like seeing this. So, congratulations to you guys on that. All right, uniform string. We've got 2 integers n and k. We want to construct a string s of length n such that for each index up to k, there's at least one ith letter of the Latin alphabet in this string. We want to maximize the minimal frequency of some letter. Okay, so what does this mean? So it's 7 letters long. We need at least letters 1 through 3. So it's A, B, C, A, B, C, right? Yeah, we need, yeah, so you just keep counting under mod. Looks good. All right, so multiple test cases again. Val t equals read line dot to int. Okay, so now we have split it on a space dot map it dot to int. Okay, so then, oh, I guess we have to do, this is a little annoying. Okay, so we have n and k, and then for I in 0 to k, or to n. So now we need to print I mod k as a letter of the alphabet. So print this dot to char, I think. Well, we'll just do this. Okay. So print I modulo k as a letter of the alphabet. So then plus the character A. I guess we need this dot to, I guess this is an int, plus A dot to, can we just cast this to an int? Is that a thing? Okay, so we need this as an int. Okay, let's say that 2 int. There we go. And print line. Looks good. That's pretty clean. I guess I like that. Makes sense. Let's see how it works. I think that's fine. Oh, we're So I guess that's something to not forget. There's a difference between until and dot dot. Two very different things. All right, how's it going? So I could do val. That's actually a super good idea, Purple Crayon. Thank you very much. That's really clean. Yeah. Cool. Could you stop streaming? Is this a roast here? Am I getting roasted? I could. Would you like me to stop streaming? I mean, if you really want me to stop streaming, you could just stop watching, right? Like, you know. Sorry for the notification if you didn't like it. I don't really know what to say, man. Yeah, this works, except we have, Palav, we have issues doing this with Kotlin because of types, right? They're very concerned about types. I do get some useful comments. That's a good point. I guess we'll put the comments here, because it's important that I see the comments, but it's not really that important that you guys see them. Could you make the camera smaller? That was from a while ago. All right, cool. Thank you, Payush. Appreciate that very much. Okay. So yeah, now I should be covering very little of the screen. Okay. You know what I should really do? This is a great idea. I should get a second monitor. That way I can see my comments. There you go. It'd be nice if YouTube would let me see this. That's a roast. I did get roasted. That's a good roast, you know? I'm always down for a good roast. I can take it. I'm a big boy. Alright, teams forming. Okay, this has got to be full screen, though. There are N students at a university. The number of students is even. The I student has a programming skill equal to AI. The coach wants to form N over 2 teams, where each team can be exactly 2 students, and each student belongs to exactly 1 team. So you're going to pair up your N students in pairs. There you go. A student can form a team if and only if their 2 skill levels are equal. All right, sorry about that noise. That's got to be annoying. Otherwise, they can't understand each other and form a team. All right, makes sense. Students can solve problems to increase their skill. One solved problem increases the skill by 1. The coach wants to know the minimum total number of problems students should solve to form exactly N over 2 teams. Gotcha. So you sort it and then pair them off in increasing order. So 1 problem plus 4 problems here. It's 5 total. So that's a solution. Awesome. Okay, let's get back here before someone gets... oh, I roasted him. All right, well, there you go. Light Sam, welcome, Light Sam. I think you're a moderator. You can pop out the chat. Okay. Look at this pro. Oh my goodness, you are a genius, Light Sam. You are a genius. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I can see it on mobile. Man, really, these ideas are phenomenal. All these, okay. Should I just do it on mobile? That's just a genius idea. Pseudo Man, you are very smart. And you know what's kind of crazy about that? I get 1 more viewer. 1 more viewer, which is myself. Okay, here we go. Let's not get some feedback. Can we get the live chat? How do you see the live chat? I guess I need the app. That's kind of lame. All right, YouTube app. 20 seconds here, and then we'll continue on problem D. By the way, if you're waiting, you can add some Tau Day ideas. If you have something that we should do to celebrate Tau Day. Might be kind of fun. There you go. Cool, look at this. Mobile chat. Let's go. Great idea. Great idea. Hey, Purple Crayon. Hey, Light Sam. Should we make Purple Crayon? All right, we might make... it looks like we got some moderators, so we're good. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Problem D. Oh, we did this. Team forming. All right, let's implement it. Let's have some fun. What do you say? Ask Zero to read out the comments? That is, Piyush, that is an amazing idea. That is Such a good idea. Although, if we get a spam of comments, it might get a little crazy. That would really encourage people to comment. They could say literally whatever they want, and I would have no filter because Zero would just be going through it. So, but that's a really good idea, though. Maybe we'll try that sometime. Or at least have the option, you know? Like Zero can read out the comments while I'm typing, and that would be, ooh, good idea. Okay. All right. Back to coding. One test case. We just have n. Okay. Val n equals read line dot split, or this, dot to int. Okay. Val a equals read line dot, what do we need to do here? Read the line dot split on a space and then map to an int. Okay, and now we need a dot sort. Look at that. Raise dot sort a. What is a? Is a list? Okay. Is there lists dot sort? Oh, we can just do a dot sort by it. That's probably not clean. What does ORS mean? I'll show you what ORS means. That's a good question. So if you have ORZ, it kind of, not really in this font, but it kind of looks like a person kneeling down, bowing, right? This is their head. This is like their arm and then shoulder. And then this is like the top part of their feet and the bottom of their feet. It's a pretty common, ORS is a pretty common thing in Codeforces. It just like, it's like an informal indication of respect. Yeah, there you go. I am not a fan of that person, Palav. I'm not. How is life? Life is good. Life is good. All right. So now, for I in 0 until n minus 1, I guess. Oh, by 2. Can we do this? Well, how do you do this? Oh, you can do 0 dot dot dot. That's nice. Step 2. Okay. In 0 until n by 2, or step 2. Is that allowed? That looks like that's allowed. Okay. So then we do var total equals 0, and then print line total 0l, and then total plus equals sorted at I plus 1 minus sorted at I. I think we're good then. Let's run it and see if that works. Looks good. Use step. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Why second thread, not first thread? That's a fun story. Why don't I do a.sort? I don't think a.sort is a thing. A.sort. Yeah, it's not a thing. Because I guess how I'm doing this, because it's a list. Right? So, yeah, I think I want a.sorted by. Maybe I can do that to array, to int array. And then I can do a.sort. Yeah, there you go. This is in place. Okay. Now we can do this. Maybe that's cleaner. We'll try submitting this. Okay, I'm reading the comments right now. Here we go. Why don't I do A dot sort? Yeah, because it wasn't an array. That's why. I'm partially doing this to see if there is runtime error in test 1. Okay, we'll check that out in a minute. To see if there's a break case to erase dot sort. But there you go. Yeah, David, that's oh, David, are you from UBC? Is this UBC, David Zhang? If it is, welcome and good luck if you're training your UBC team for World Finals. If it's not, if it's a different David Zhang, or if I'm misremembering the name of the guy from UBC. Anyway, I'm glad you loved the background making video. I put quite a bit of time into making it, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Even if you're not David Zhang, I hope you enjoyed it too. Vedant, I do not stream often, so there you go. Subscribe if you want to see the once in a while time that I do stream. Okay, let's see. Why is this a runtime error? Nope, because I submitted to the wrong problem. That would be why. There you go. Submit to problem D. Okay, there you go. Submitted to the wrong question. There you go. Yep. Yep. What can you do, you know? Looks like we got it. All right. Very good. All right, problem E. We will move on in just a moment. Okay. Unfortunately, at the moment, I have not done the things I said I would do with 0. So I have to control the lights through my phone when I want to turn off the green light, when I want to set it back to the other thing. So I need to get on that for 0, because this is going to be a little annoying to do during a contest. Okay. Good array. Here we go. Here we go. Missing a semicolon. I'm not actually, because Kotlin, maybe that's a joke. Maybe that was a whoosh moment for me. Kotlin, you don't need semicolons, which is the great part about it. So that was like borderline either funny or, yeah, I don't know if you're being funny or not. If it was funny, it was funny, and I just ruined the joke. I'm sorry, man. But you don't need any of these semicolons. Actually, they're all optional. I just do it because I've been typing Java code for so long because I'm like 80 years old. All right, we'll answer how long have we been doing competitive programming in a minute, if I remember. How's the stream doing? Oh my goodness, lots of people. Welcome everybody. Good morning. Okay. Problem E. Let's call an array good if there is an element. Actually, we have so many new people that I'm just gonna say, if you have any ideas for how we should celebrate Tau Day, Tau is 2 times pi, best circle constant there is, feel free to put them in the Google forum in the description, and I'll be checking that out right here. Right now in India, it's 10 a.m. Well, good morning to everybody in India. I know I've got a lot of subscribers from India, so good morning. Okay, good morning and good array. We've got an array that's called good. If, oh, it's 29th. Oh, well, it'll be, you know, retroactive Tau Day for you guys. It'll be retroactive Tau Day. Tau Day is 6/28, so June 28th, and that's today for me over here in the US of A. Let's call an array good if there's an element in the array that's the sum of the other elements. So you can only have one, or wait, can you have, I guess if the array is of size 2, you can have 2 good elements, but otherwise it's kind of hard to have multiple good elements. So we've got an array of n integers. Your task is to print all indices j in this array such that after removing the jth element, the array will be good. Wait, what is, oh, if there's an, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so this is a good problem. I like the problem. So if we remove, okay, the number of indices. So index 1, index 4, and index 5. Yeah, so the idea here, uh-oh. It's me, Captain. Sorry about you, Captain. Let's do some crazy stuff on Codeforces to discuss celebrating Tau Day. That might be a good idea, Raman. Or, sorry, Rajam. I am on the West Coast. Right now I'm in Seattle. Although I might be going back to Wisconsin sometime soon to visit my family. So, there we go. Hi, Kira. Oh. Yeah, hi Kira Sabi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I gotta love my viewers too, you know? You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Okay. So yeah, so how do you do this? Let's talk about this problem for a minute. And then we can go back to having some more fun. How about that? Well, I don't use Fast Scanner because I don't need it at the moment, you know? If I don't need it, why bother, right? Maybe it's a good thing to have, but yeah, the people who write these problems for Kotlin write them in such a way that you don't really need Fast Scanner. Greetings, Daniel, from Montreal. I do know Montreal's in Canada, but thank you. Just in case I didn't, if it was some really tiny city or something, I might not know. I did bike to Canada once. I biked to Vancouver from Seattle. It's like 170 miles. Oh my goodness. It was all in one day. It's pretty insane. But that's a story for another time. Okay, so we have an array. We've got A1, A2, A3, A4. Let's say A1 is good. That means A1 equals A2 plus A3 plus A4. So if we have the sum of all of these elements, right, then we have some sum. Sorry, my camera's down here. It's going to confuse me for a minute. So we've got the sum, and some element needs to be equal to the sum divided by 2, right? So sum equals like x. That means we want some element, which is x over 2. So we just can say for each index, if we remove this index, we know what the new sum will be. And then we want to say if we remove it, do we have something of exactly that value? So we could either have a sorted version and do some sort of binary search, or we could use a hash set. And that, I think, is what I'm going to do. It's early. Oh, I'm sorry if you're... I know, yeah. India's... Sorry if it's early in India. I guess you guys have contest in the evening. This is just... I had work earlier today. It was a busy day for me. I had a lot going on. So, I guess this is what we got. Maybe next time I'll stream more in the morning. And then it'll be a little bit later for you guys in India. Won't interfere with your work and stuff. It's e.kt. I'm too energetic today. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can chill a bit if I'm stressing you guys out over here. It's a good day though. It's a good day. I still am a software engineer at Facebook. Yeah. Okay. This is not an AMA. This is me solving Kotlin Practice 7. Let's get back to this. Okay, so what do we need? We need n, we need the array. And then val a equals readline dot split on space dot map it dot to int. Okay, so we have n, we have our array. Then we need a hash set. So a dot for each, hs dot add. Is it that easy? Look at that. And now for I in 0 until n. Oh, we have to print the number of indices. Okay. So val list equals mutable list of mutable. That was a thing. Man, what's going on here? Mutable list. Oh man. Why Firefox instead of Chrome? I've just been doing it for a while. Okay. Kotlin. We gotta know how to do this. Mutable list. Can we do a mutable? Can I do this? Oh, nice. Okay, good. So we need the sum. And then a dot for each sum plus equals it. Then what else? So now we have the sum of everything. So if okay, so I guess we'll say we want the rest of the sum. So val other sum will be sum minus a at I. And then we can say if other sum mod 2 is 0 and the hash set dot contains other sum over 2. Oh, I guess, okay. Yeah, let's make these just an array of longs. Map this to long. That way we don't have an issue there. Equals 0L. Yeah, so if it contains this, then we want to say list dot add I. Okay, so now print line list dot size, or list, yeah, list dot. Okay, that's fun. Okay, for then we can do list dot for each print it plus a space. Oh, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Let's try this. See how this works. And then I'll read some more comments. How about that? Oh, +1. Looks good. I'm just gonna submit this. Well, actually, yeah, we'll run the other samples just in case. All right, we got some questions on salary here. 1.4, and then oh wait, 0. Now why is that? Okay, if we remove 0, 1, 2, 3. If we remove the 4, then what is the sum? 3 plus 5 is 8. Oh, ooh, that's smart. Yeah, okay. That's a good case. All right, all right, all right. So we want to know if there's one of them, and then if there's two of them as well. Ah, okay. So I guess we'll make 2 of these. How about that? So if hs.contains it, then hs2.add it, and then we'll always have the hash set have it. There we go. Okay, so now we have that, and now we've got this case. So otherwise, we want this, and the high school, or no, the hash set contains this, and we want to do what else? So we need, okay, so we need to have this element, and then we also need this to not be the only instance of it. So, and other sum over 2 is not equal to 8i. Okay. That is a terrific case. Absolute genius. Nicely done. Okay. Oops. That's why we run samples, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. So, how to become as good as me? Well, you know, there are lots of things you can do. Practice is one of them. You gotta practice if you're gonna be good. But I don't know. There are other things too. You gotta learn new stuff. You gotta do lots of stuff. Maybe, I don't know, it seems like a common idea for a video, right? Maybe I'll make a dedicated video to that so you don't have to see this particular part of this stream. Also, get ready. We're gonna be solving problem F soon, and I know somebody in particular was very excited about problem F. Tourist uses IO templates because it makes things a lot easier. That's a good point. Maybe I should just get over myself and use an IO template. What do you say? Okay. Is there an issue with using the normal scanner classes? I haven't had an issue. I won a t-shirt last time with just the normal scanner. And I'm pretty sure the people who design these problems are very aware that everyone's going to be using Kotlin, and they don't want to make it awkwardly annoying to use Kotlin. So I'm pretty sure they design it in such a way that if you just use the normal read line, you should probably be fine. At least for these problems. For general problems, maybe not. Also, like, if you're doing an unintended solution that might barely squeak by in the big time limit, it's probably helpful to have that extra time from having the scanner. So, yeah, okay. Calling print that many times might be slow. Yeah, it might be. It might be. Haven't had an issue so far. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are some good ones, yeah. Why don't I use a hash map and count occurrences? That's a great question, because I didn't think of that case when I started coding, and that was the easiest addition rather than actually fixing the solution. But hash map and counting occurrences is the way to go for that problem. Have I thought about running a startup in the future? Actually, yes, quite a bit. I've put a lot of thought into it. That's a good question. Maybe I'll talk about some of my recent failed projects, because I got plenty of those. Yeah. Okay. All right. Problem F. Here we go. How's this stream doing? Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go. Problem F. Prefixes and suffixes. Looks like this is the hardest one. Ivan wants to play a game with me. Awesome. I'm so down to play with Ivan. Let's go. He picks some string S of length n, only of lowercase Latin letters. I don't know what this string is, but Ivan has informed me of its improper prefixes and suffixes. That is, prefixes and suffixes from length 1 to n minus 1. But he didn't tell me which strings. These are proper, not improper. Okay, anyway. He didn't tell me which are prefixes and which are suffixes. He wants me to guess which of the given n/2 strings are prefixes and which are suffixes. It may be impossible to guess the string Ivan picked, since multiple strings may have the same set of suffixes and prefixes, but he will accept my answer if this is at least consistent with what he gave me. Let the game begin. So we're given two long strings, right? We have ABAB and BABA. So we have ABAB, and then we have BABA. If one is a prefix and one is a suffix, we could go like this, in which case they match. We could also go the other way, in which case we have this, and then we have this and then this. So we have two possibilities. Can it be impossible? Looks like it can always be possible. It's guaranteed that it exists at least once. Okay. Yeah, so there are only two ways, right? If we look at the long strings, which have the most information, we can do that. Oh, now, okay. Yeah. So if we've got this concerning part, which is we need the same we need the same number. Like if we have two things of the same length, right, for both these A's, both of these could be prefixes. So we are a bit concerned there. But that's only a problem if they're equal. If they're not equal, then it's not a problem. Yeah, if they're not equal, we're fine. All right, I'm gonna read comments. Please don't spoil it. Average Sal on Facebook. We can talk about that in a minute. What are the Taude submissions? In the description of this stream, you can read the description if you want. In the description, there's a link to a Google form where you can talk about any Taude ideas to celebrate Taude, what we might want to do. I'm not looking at them because I don't want to spoil it, but it's in this tab right here. So if you submit, then we'll look in there. It goes without saying, but please don't post anything inappropriate or sketchy or otherwise bad in the submission. Because I don't think those will be, like... The YouTube probably has some stuff to remove naughty things from this. Please don't put it in the Google form. Just like honor system, right? Scout's honor. Okay, so yeah, the idea for this problem is we're going to construct the string using the two biggest strings. After we do that, we'll see for each string of a certain size. If the two things of that size are the same length, then we will print one as the prefix, one as the suffix. Otherwise, we'll print, we'll see if it starts, and that'll do that. Okay, good, good, good. Let's do that. All right, new Kotlin file. It's f.kt. There you guys go. Nice and big. What are we given? We're given n, and then we're given 2n minus 2 things. Okay. Val n equals read line dot to int, and then val strings. Well. Add read line. It's not null. Okay, so we have all of our strings. Looks good. Nice background. Thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we've got all our strings. Now we need to actually solve the problem. So how do we do that? So let's get the sorted by version. Let's sort it by it.size. Length. This will be val sorted by length. What was this? Okay. So we want this string builder. Then we'll make full 2. All right, so now full 1 dot append. So we'll append the sorted by length dot last. Okay, well, let's just say sorted by length at sorted by length dot size minus 2, and then full 1 dot append sorted by length dot last dot last. Does this work? Is this a character? Yeah, nice. So we append the last character of the last thing. Yes, okay. That's full 1. Then we'll make full 2 real quick. Okay, so now here, this is the last one. And this will be sorted by length at sorted by length dot size minus 2 dot last character. Okay, so now we have these two full things. So now let's see, oops. Let's call this like full 1 string builder. How about we do that? And then we'll call this full2 string builder. And then we'll get full1. And then we'll get full2. Okay, so now we have our two candidates. Let's see if they work. So to check if it works, all we have to do is, well, we can sort it by negative length. Yeah, that is a fantastic idea, Purple Crayon. That is if I were smart, I would have done that. Yeah, and we will be continuing algorithms thread. It's not algorithms thread, but thank you. It will happen. It's just very time consuming to make those episodes good. And I have a couple ideas, but yeah, like making a problem set is like a week worth of work, and it's just a lot. So to make the problems, make the test data, make the right solutions, make wrong solutions, make sure the test data is strong, set everything up, write the flavor text, make the video, edit the solution video, the whole thing is just like it's like a week-long ordeal focused just on that, so it's a lot of work. But yeah, I really enjoy making it. It's super fun. It just takes a lot of time. But it's not over. It's not over. Algorithms Live might be revived at some point. I would absolutely love to do a collab with Matt Fontaine. That would be amazing. So if you know Matt Fontaine, Purple Crayon, if you want to ask him, I would love to. Heard it from me first. Okay, anyway, let's check if these work. Back to the problem. Full1 and full2. So to check if this string works, we just need to check the last two things. So if full1 dot ends with sorted by length dot last, then works equals this, okay, full2, then works equals full1. Okay, so yeah, so if full1 works, then we'll make it full1, otherwise it's full2. Okay, cool. So now we have this working string, and now we need to iterate through each of the strings that work. So now we need like let's make a Boolean array. So let's say val used prefix equals Boolean array of, oh man, I want to make an array of a big size. Is this the number of elements? Oh, int array size. Awesome. Okay. Equals Boolean array. Let's make it size n minus 1 of falses. Gotcha. Okay. So now we are almost done. We just need to print our answer, right? So we need to go through each of these strings. For s, okay, let's do strings.for each. Okay, so first we need to say if used prefix at it dot size or dot length, then print suffix. Otherwise, we haven't used the prefix. So now, I guess to just continue. Can we continue? Oh man, I guess not. Else, okay. So if we haven't used this prefix, what do? If we haven't used the prefix, it might be the prefix, it might also be the suffix. So if, well, else if this, else, okay. So otherwise, print suffix. In this case, we need to print the prefix, and then we'll say used prefix at it dot length equals true. And then what do we want to do here? So we want to say if works dot starts with this thing, then print it. Okay. And then finally we'll print line at the end. Okay, so it's a little long, but let's see if it works. Array index out of bounds. Yep. I'm an idiot. Suffix, prefix, prefix, suffix, prefix. Yeah, that looks right. PPSS looks good. Conveniently in the same order as me, so I don't have to worry about checking this. All right, looks good. AC. AC it is. Here we go. All right, back to comment reading. Well, we hear from our judgment over here. Oops, nope, don't block you. Oops, didn't mean to block you. Okay. Why am I using a mutable list instead of an array of string? Because, oh, wrong answer. RIP. We'll look at that in a minute. I'm using a mutable list because... Why am I using a mutable list? Because I add to it. Because I call whatever.add. Yeah, because I call add. You can't add to an array, I don't think. Sedish, you follow me for the past 6 months, really like the way I code. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. Pin 689, wow 2. I don't know what that means. Moving on. Keep her moving. I wonder why you don't change to C++. It's much easier and faster. Good question. Sometimes, you know, you gotta be the best at what you are, and if I can be the best at Java, then I'm happy with that. You know, I'm cool with that. Kotlin life, baby. Kotlin life it is. Is Kotlin punctuation too heavy? I don't know. I like the punctuation. It's much better than, for like production level stuff, like Android development. I do a lot of Android development in my job at Facebook. I work on like the Facebook for Android app. And I don't want to talk too much about my job because I don't want to say anything that's confidential. But I can say this. My experience in Android development indicates there are a lot of times in which you want to make sure something isn't null so it doesn't crash. And the way Kotlin does it is just so much better than the way Java does it. It is literally, it makes things so much easier. So it's definitely good. Definitely good there. Okay. Thanks for being beginner friendly. You're welcome, Angel. I hope I am. Sometimes I feel like the things I do are a little high level. Yeah. It's a contest specifically for Kotlin, exactly. Do I do top-down or recursive plus memoization DP? I prefer recursive because I think about it more easily, I think. Okay, sorry, we've seen all this before. There you go. It'd probably be faster to just use an array. Maybe. Might be. It would be. Yep. It would be. If I just set the thing to read line. That's a good idea. Okay. The real question is, why is this wrong? What are we doing wrong here? Okay. What are we doing wrong? So, do we want to come up with our own case? That might be a good idea. So let's say n is 5, or let's say n is 6, and we have A, B, C, D, E, F, right? So then we have A, B, this is too long, A, B, C, D, okay, A, B, C, and then we have B, C, D, we have C, D, and then we have D. Let's try this case. So, yeah, it should be prefix, 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 suffix, suffix, suffix. Okay, that's right. What if we did this? What if we switched the order of these two things? And what does this look like? Even people who are otherwise pretty good at this get stuff wrong. Yeah, something could be both a prefix and a suffix. I'm trying to, that's a good point. Good point. I'm trying to check for it being both a prefix and a suffix by only using each prefix once. So like if I already used a prefix of a certain length, then I'll make the next one be the suffix. That's how I'm trying to handle that. It is in the example. They do have a sample where that's the case. So yeah, let's check this. So what's going on here? So we have full one is the second last, and then the last. Then the last character. Yeah, that should be the case, right? So this and then that. Full 2 is the biggest thing, and the second biggest thing's last character. Yeah, so these two should both be right, I think. I think this is fine, right? This should be right. Shouldn't modify strings. So what if we have like A3? So it's AAB, right? So if we have A, or I guess ABA maybe? So AB, then BA, and A and A. What does this look like? Prefix, suffix. Prefix, suffix. Yeah, that's fine. Can we see what the wrong answer was? No. Interesting, interesting. Does anybody know? Do you guys know? I'm checking chat if you guys see a bug with this over here. Maybe let's try printing these. So it's ABA or BAB. Yeah, those are right. We have only 2 possible final strings, so why not just check both of them? Well, they guarantee that the other should work, right? Like, it guarantees that one of these 2 things should be correct. So, and full one dot starts. I guess we can add this. Okay, let's clean this up a bit. So let's say val big 1 equals sorted by length at sorted by length dot size minus 2, and then val big 2 equals sorted by length dot last. Okay, so now this will be append big 1, and then append big 2 dot last, and then this will be big 2 followed by big 1 dot last. There you go. Okay, so now if full 1 dot ends with if it ends with big 2 and full 1 that starts with, I guess, big 1. Else if this, else throw null. Alright, so this should definitely be fine. Why can I not throw a null? Can I just throw? Throw new error. Okay. Let's try submitting this, see what our verdict is. Because I'm not too concerned about... It's Kotlin, why so many semicolons? Oh, it's a force of habit. I'm really sorry, man. That's just how I roll. Okay, so... Yeah, what's going on here? Wrong answer test 1. There you go. Samples? Who needs a sample, dude? Oh, because I'm printing this. Yeah. Assert false. That's a good idea. Does assert false work? I'm not sure if assert false does anything. In Java, assert false does not do anything. You have to like set some random flag, and like by default that flag is off. Why? Really? It's wrong. Alright, what if this is not the right solution idea? Hey, when am I getting married? Okay, sorry about the buzzing sound. That's a fan, because it's like 100 degrees over here. Unfortunately, turning it off is a little bit annoying. I don't have any current plans on getting married anytime soon. I'm 22 at the moment. Oh man, that's such a nice thing to say. Jitendra, I really appreciate that. Well, I'll try and figure this out for you, and be less of a klutz here. So, what's happening is we have two strings like this, where, yeah, what does this look like? So, I've got to be picking. What's happening is I'm picking this part wrong. I think this is the only decision that I'm actually making. If this is like logically incorrect, so we have. What we've got is we have like some string like this and then some string like this, where this is one way of doing it, but also this is one way of doing it. Right, so let's use some colors here. So let's say this is red, and then this is red. So what does that mean? That means position 0 matches one of this. Position 1 matches position 3. So that means you have this, like these all have to match, and then these all have to match. Is it possible only one of these things works? If like the biggest... Yeah, is this like, okay. So we have one string that's like this, and then we have another string, oh, I'm sorry, I'm covering part of, my face is covering part of this, okay. So we've got one string that's like this, and then we have another like this. Right, but if we confuse those, that means you could also move the green. Oh, this needs to go farther. This goes like this. Okay. So you could equivalently move this red part up to the front. Oh, does this break for like size 3, maybe? what if it's size 3? So if you have A, B, C, and then you have B, C. What about size 2 maybe? So A, B, C. Oh, what if we have like A, B, B, A? Yeah. What if that's it? So if we have A, B, B, A. So then we have A, B, B, and B, B, A. Or we could have B, B, A, A, B, B. Those don't match. Okay. What about even smaller? So what if we have A, B, A? Then what? So now we have A, B, and B, A. Yeah, okay, so this breaks. So we need to look at more than just the biggest 2 things. Okay, that's it. Alright. Hold up. Let's go back here. We want to watch third thread participating in CF contests. Well, I'm sorry, man. Are you the guy trolling me, bro? Like, is this the guy who doesn't want to watch me? Literally, you can just turn off. Look, Control W. I say this as I've just tangled my chair in my writing tablet. If you just press Control W, I will disappear. All right, that easy. Control W, and you're set. If you don't want to watch me, you're good for real. I do have a mic. Maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. Seattle is actually stupid hot. Like, just right now. It's usually totally fine. So, the thing is, all the people here are like, they've just gotten used to the weather being perfect all the time. And then it comes along and is hot a few days a year. And they're like, oh no, what do we do? Because nobody has air conditioning. So, we're all living in buildings with no air conditioning because, you know, we don't think ahead. We're Seattle. So, yeah, we have no air conditioning, and then when we have this 110-degree day, everyone's like, oh, it's the end of the world. So yeah, I have an air conditioning. I made a 3D printed thing for it. It's kind of cool. But anyway. All right, so I found the problem. The problem is that we get this case wrong. So maybe we'll break it here. If we have this, but we do it backwards. Oh, wait, is this wrong? Oh, maybe we don't get it wrong, though. Huh. Well, do I ever get carpal tunnel? Never. Oh, purple crayon. Okay. Yeah, let me answer that in just a minute. That's a good question. Because I want to give that attention. That's actually a really good question. I'll talk about that in a minute. But, yeah. Is it bad? Oh, man. I'm so sorry. How about we do this? How's this? There we go. Nice ASMR here. I'll talk a little bit louder and we'll turn it down. How's that? How's the audio? A little louder? Maybe? A bit louder? Good morning. All right. How are we going? ASMR with second thread. That's gonna... Ugh. Gross. Tell me how the audio is. Let me know if that fixes it. Or helps a little bit. Maybe, yeah, I guess I'll try and work on this for tomorrow's screencast, but... I'm sorry about the background noise, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Good idea. Post the code. Where should we post the code? Let's, It's actually a really good idea. Can you imagine? That would be really funny. What if we had like a community like a community attempt on... Can I just create a paste here? What if we had like a community attempt on some Codeforces contest? How funny would that be? How well do you think we could do? Probably pretty well. Okay, code is here if you want to try and hack it. Yeah. So, the idea, I think the problem is that I'm only looking at the wrong things. Yeah, well, I don't actually know what the problem is. Helps a lot, thanks. Okay, well, I'm glad. Yeah, I don't know. What is up with this? So, okay, so the issue here is that, like, we can identify the wrong string if we do something like this. If we have like ABA, this we could pick BAB, and then that's like the wrong thing. So then if we have A and A, oh, but if it's 4 letters long, what if it's 4 letters long? So if we have A B A B, here we go. Okay, A B A B. Yeah. So then we have ABA and BAB. So we could pick BABA. And then, oh, but then it works. We have the wrong string, but it's just the reverse. So we need something where that isn't the case. What would that be? Yeah, it's in the description. Code's in the description. If you want to try and hack it. I wonder if it's an idea thing, though. It might be an idea thing. It could be, I could just be being an idiot. Yeah, if you hack it, you get mod. That's for sure. I'll probably also remember who you are. Man, how? Okay, how do you do this? Purple Crayon, is this a break case? Did you just break me? Alright, hang on. Hold up. Let's see. Okay, that's a... Sorry, Purple Crayon, that's a bit... It's a bit hard to read. It's all B's and A's. Maybe it's 5 long. So I guess what does this look like? So if we have 5 long, then it's A, B, A, B, A. And then we say B, A, B, A, B. Oh, yeah, because it's a suffix. Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. So. Yeah. Let's say val small equals yeah. Thank you, Purple Crayon. Yes, you get mod. Make Purple Crayon mod. Purple Crayon, you know, really, I should have made you mod earlier. And can I also just say, usually when my friends make a contest, I try and like notice them, give them a shout out or something, and I feel really bad for not giving you a shout out earlier for round 728. I mean, granted, the screencast is now no longer up, but yeah, okay. So here's the problem. I see what the problem is. Let's make this small thing. The small will be sorted by at 0. Sorted by length at 0. Okay, and full one dot starts with sorted by length at 0, or starts with small, or full one dot ends with small. All right, let's submit F. So the problem was, yeah, it was neither a prefix nor a suffix. So I was marking two things as a suffix, which isn't allowed. This is a very hacky fix. Okay, so I think this will be right, but watch me eat my words over here when we wrong answer on test case 17. No, it might be 19. We'll see. Here we go. Runtime error test 6. For real? What? Oh, full 2. Okay. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. This is how you get red guys, everybody. There you go. Now with your wrench icon, there you go. Alright. Alright, so purple crayon. Now we gotta do a little bit of... Okay. Ah! Is this not legit? Print P. Okay. Let's just try this. Because if this is right, then I won't deal with it. This is the fix I was supposed to make earlier. Yeah, what's going on here? What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, don't you... That was originally from a div3c. This one here. This is a brutal problem. That is actually brutal. Okay, why is this wrong? So, let's do a legit fix. So, we're saying full one big. I don't know. Should we just pause with this problem? Should I solve it on my own time? Maybe. This might be getting a little boring here. Let me know what you guys think. Should we just move on here? Cut our losses. Can I send a new pastebin link? I sure can. Here you go. Thank you for debugging my code, Purple Crayon. You are the best. Really appreciate it. Hi, Neil Patel. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, so it should be in the description now. You might have to refresh. But, oh, there you go. We'll look at that in a minute. Don't want to spoil myself. Yeah, so why... Okay, so the problem was we were overcounting suffixes, huh? So small is the first thing that's sorted by. We want to either start with it or end with it. We don't want to use two things of the same length twice. So we should be handling that. Good morning, Samarth Gupta. Good morning. Hi, Roy. Dehiraj? Hi, Dehiraj. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I really apologize. I really apologize. Not I don't. I don't know how that came off. Anyway, I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. And good morning. Good morning, of course. Yeah, I don't really know what's wrong over here. Purple Crayon, you are the best. You really are. Yeah, so what could be going wrong here? So we could be picking the wrong one, but if we are picking the wrong one, I don't know, does this part even matter? If I don't include this, found an earlier counter test, well, that would be very nice. Did you just post a big one? Did I miss it? No, I don't think you posted a new one. Okay. This is just a test submit. This won't be right. Okay, wrong answer 19. So I didn't actually fix it. If I've used the prefix, otherwise if I've used a suffix. Oh, you got a paste bin for me. Thank you, man. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so. What is the answer supposed to be? So it could be, oh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, this is not happening. Most cops are good. Okay. If you get it, you get it. Okay, let's change the C's to E's. How about that? There you go. Okay. That string has been unfortunately ruined by politics recently. Yeah, so prefix, suffix, is that right? So what's the answer? The answer is A, E, A, B, right? A, E, A, B. Oh, yeah, it is. Wait, so A, E, A, B. So it's prefix, suffix, suffix, prefix, prefix, suffix. So prefix, suffix, suffix, prefix, prefix, suffix. Is this not right? What part of this is wrong? What should it be? Is it not supposed to be this? Oh, maybe it's with this. I guess this is the code I submitted. Or I put in the oops. Yeah, prefix. Prefix, suffix. Then suffix. AB is a suffix, yeah. AE is a prefix. Sure is. AEA is a prefix, and this is suffix. Okay, what did I post in my paste bin? Can you, Purple Crayon, can you verify this is actually a legit break case? Because it seems to be working for me. Prefix, suffix, suffix, okay. Yeah, should be fine. I could run the brute force. If it were a contest, I definitely would. I think it's I think it's important to understand why it's wrong. Like, I think, and in general, I think that's often the case with competitive programming. Like, yeah, just writing the brute force is a good idea. At least in contests, for sure. Oh, messed up user code. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, so, okay, what would we do? So we could run the brute force. We have each of these. So we could say, we could check whether each one works. Yeah, we could check whether each one works. I guess that's, maybe let's try that. Let's just do this the right way. So we have the two possibilities. Okay, let's just try this a second time. Let's just forget about everything we've done so far and write this part from now on, starting over. Okay. So let's say var v1 works equals true, var v2 works equals true. All right, so now for I in 0 until sorted by length dot size dot length dot size step by 2. So this or this. So if okay, if you can tell me test 19. Well, I think we're good for now. Let's just work on this. So if, let's do it the right way. So if full one dot starts with sorted by length at I, and full one dot ends with sorted by length at I plus 1, or we do the same thing except we switch I and I plus 1. Okay, so if this isn't the case, if not this, well, else v1 works equals false. Okay, so we've got this. Now let's do the same for v2. So this is full 2, this is full 2, this is full 2, and this is full 2. All right, so we've got this. Yeah. So now we want val used equals v1 works full 1, otherwise full 2. If not v1 works and not v2 works, then throw error, because we have a problem. Okay. So now we have this used string. Now we need to actually just see if it works. So yeah, we probably want the prefix array. Okay, so val, I print prefix, suffix, suffix, prefix, suffix, which is definitely wrong. Okay, that's a real one. Well, I'll check that in a minute, Purple Cren. Thank you so much for all your help. I really appreciate it. And then we'll talk about your contest in just a moment here, as soon as I get this. So val used prefix. Let's make this a Boolean array dot, or Boolean array dot, wait, is it just this 100? False. Okay, so this is size size n. Okay, so now for s in strings. Okay, so if s dot, okay, if used prefix at s dot length, then what am I doing? If we've done this, then print suffix else if used that starts with s, then used prefix at s.length equals true, and then print prefix, else print suffix. And then print line. Okay. Try this in just a minute. Okay. Nope, not f.k. No, not this. Not this. F2, please. Okay. Let's run samples real quick. Man, whoever said I want to see you solve F. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. This looks fine. And then this should probably be fine as well. All right. But what is the fun in doing it in Java first? I know, right? You don't get to learn Kotlin. Maybe that's the most fun part of this contest anyway. Like, it's very enjoyable. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay. Thank you for, have we lost everybody? If we didn't, what are you guys doing, right? Wow. It's the consistency of this really just shows how terrific you guys are as people watching the stream. The fact that watching me struggle through me being stupid for, I don't know, half an hour, that didn't bother you, that's terrific. Yeah, so there you go. There is the contest. I'm not going to go over the problems because these really aren't that useful. But dead last place for people solving 6 problems. Let's go. That's how we do it. Okay, so one of the things we'll do Taude in just one moment. Man, I am really energetic for it being almost 11 p.m. Whew. But for just a minute here, let's talk about Purple Cran was mentioning round 728. So Purple Cran, thank you so much for round 728. Let's look at it. I remember it being a very good contest. Yeah. I really liked it. I really did like it. So I thought A was really good. I really enjoyed A. I thought it was pretty easy too. I saw it instantly, but I still thought it was a good problem. It was interesting. B, what was B? Oh yeah, this was like the tree DP where you brute force the thing. Yeah, this was good. I liked it. I thought it was a good problem. It was pretty classic, pretty standard, but it was good. C, what was C? Oh yeah, C. It took me a bit to figure out. It helped me quite a bit that I ended up getting it pretty quick. I didn't love C. C1 at least. I never figured out C2. I was never able to get this. I do think the problem weighting may have been a bit off. I feel like C2, like D was not hard to figure out. Like D, I saw the square root stuff almost instantly, but I just like didn't want to do it. I don't like implementing mo's in Java because it's sketchy and then you get time limit issues and it's annoying. Yeah, I think C2 maybe it should have been worth a little bit more. Like maybe at least 1,000, maybe 1,500. Maybe C1 plus C2 is about as hard as D. I think that might be fair. Especially because these were so close, right? So yeah, I feel like maybe C2 should have been worth a little more points. But I think it was a good distribution. I think the distribution's really solid, very consistent. Pretty much perfect site. I really liked it. The reason that I turned it off was because I accidentally, yeah, I did remove the last screencast. The reason I did that was because I had my face as like the only thing that was viewable for like the first hour, right? So yeah, this, right? So now you can see just me, which is maybe what we should be doing now, because there's nothing useful happening on the screen. But I did my intro like this, and I'm like, hey, if you haven't seen this video where I make this awesome background, you should check it out. and then I just left it like this, and I just did the contest. So, yeah, it was not super interesting. I had it up for like an hour or two so people could see the solutions, but it's unlisted. So, yeah, Purple Crayon, if you'd like, you can send me a DM on Codeforces so I know your Codeforces handle. It's probably Purple Crayon, isn't it? Yeah. And then I can send you the link if you want to watch it. Because I know, at least when people solve my problems, I'm very partial towards seeing their thought process. I really enjoy it. So, there you go. I looked cute, though. Oh, boy. It was pretty embarrassing. It was pretty embarrassing. Good morning, just for the stream. There you go. Yeah, okay. All right, it's pretty late, but we're, as promised, gonna go through these Tau Day ideas. So happy Tau Day to everybody, to all of the viewers. We've got test answer. We have ask me anything live session, sleeping, dividing Tau by 2. Oh man, if this isn't the guy who's roasting me, you know, like, ooh. Tau divided by 2. We could do Tau divided by 2. We could try it. Make a funny video. Make a funny video live. Man, funny videos, they take a while. Let me just tell you. We could do a geometry problem. There you go. Boom. We could give a div 1 round in Kotlin. We could hook a pi, preferably apple, on a tow truck, on a tow truck. That's really funny. While explaining how Tau is superior to pi. This is a genius response. Whoever wrote this, you are hilarious. You have a great sense of humor. And maybe next year, if you want to do a collab where we go rent a tow truck and then do this for Tau Day, yeah, that would, let me know. Send me a DM if you're the one who came up with this. Go through all of Monogon's blogs and comment and upvote all of them. Commenting all of them, that would be a bit spammy because they'd put the recent actions. Create a contraption to throw a cream pie at your face. Maybe even 2 pies. Get a Tau 2. We get a Tau 2. Or a Tatau. Tatau, look at those puns, man. What do you say? 2 pies. That's actually really funny. Okay. We can create a practice contest on Codeforces where each question is the concept of Tau. That's a good idea. I am doing a Q&A. That's a good idea. All right. So I've determined what I think the best solution to that would be. And nobody leave because I can promise you are going to not want to miss it. So give me 20 seconds here. Let me timer. There you go. Don't leave. Don't leave. Give me a 30-second timer. There you go. All right. When I'm back, we will do the Tau Day surprise. All right. 1 second here. Look at that. Perfectly on time. All right. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who is ready? So I don't have any pie tins, but we got the next best thing, I think. Okay, there's one. Oh boy. Alright. How are we gonna spread this? There we go. This is gonna hurt, guys. This is gonna hurt. Alright, now we need a contraption. What sort of contraption we recommend? I think maybe just my hands. It was a perfectly good contraption. Plus, it's pretty late, you know. So, here we go. You guys ready? This is gonna be a little bit painful. Gonna be a little bit painful. Here we go. We're also completely out of whipped cream. So here we go. Somebody get ready for this. Happy Tau Day. I just want to say tau is the best circle constant. Makes so much sense. If you want to read more about it, you can go to tauday.com or read the Tau Manifesto, both of which are terrific things. It makes all of math really helpful. All right, ready? Here we go. Here we go. That's a terrible idea. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good morning, and thank you guys for joining the stream. It does taste quite good. Uh-oh. Well, this is a disaster. Okay. Tau Supremacy. There you go. It was actually really good. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. And, yeah, I think this is going to be it for the stream. Good luck on the Kotlin Heroes contest, by the way. And, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's all for the stream. Hope you enjoyed. And I'm sure this is going to be something. All right. Ugh. Still good. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching. That's all. Good morning and good night.